guys, I'm Rishi, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to link HTML and CSS files together so it will help you style your web page and websites. And yeah, let's get into it. So if, as you can see here on my screen, we have our HTML page already open from our previous video. Slight changes, that's all, but same layout and everything. Um, So yeah, once you guys have yours open, if you're following along or if you're taking notes, feel free. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we are going to get not get a, but we're going to create a CSS page. Now, what we're going to do, we're just going to name ours. For the sake of this video, I'm naming it first .css. That's what we're going to call it. And once you do that, this is our CSS page. And the first thing we're going to do is actually link the two. So what would you do? You'll go onto your HTML page, and I personally I would choose to have the line of code that links both the pages together, the files together inside the head section because it does make it a bit more neater. So what we're going to do, we're going to open bracket and we're going to do link rel. So rel basically just relates there, and you can nickname it anything, but I prefer to call mine style sheet. Then we're going to do is href. Now what href does, you may ask, is have the hyperlink. So this is what's practically used for the two files to be linked. And then first .css, and then we're just going to close the bracket. So we don't have the end tags. The open tag and end tag for the link for linking these two is literally just one. That's all. Now what we are going to do, we're going to move over to our CSS page. And now here is where we are going to, we're just going to experiment just to for the educational purposes, as you can call it. And we're just going to show you guys this. So we're going to start by editing our body section. So we're going to go body, move these down here, open brackets for the curly ones. And we're going to do minimum height by just typing min height. And we're going to do 100 VH. So this is a recommended sizing. You guys can choose what you want. You can also do like 100 pixels, name it. You can do million pixels, anything. Even if it's one, you can do that. You can customize it completely. You can even go 100% as the option says here. I prefer 100 VH. Next, we're going to do is the margin, which we'll keep 0. We're going to do padding, which will also be kept at 0. Ignore that, that's just another typo. Next, what we're going to do is the background size. Now, this is essentially useful because if you do have images, what this does is it actually covers your whole background because you don't want to have an image as the background and there's a bit of white space left of your page and it doesn't cover it because it doesn't look professional and it looks terrible. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, let's write that. So it's background dash size colon, and we're going to put cover. So this will just stretch across the whole page, making it more better, you could call it. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to do our background position. Because if you have a background image and you don't position it right, it's going to look scruffy, it's not going to look neat, and neither is it going to look professional. So we will type in background position just over here, and we're going to type in center. Perfect. And next line, this is a line I would recommend. If you've got images, if you've got text or anything in the background, use it definitely because this causes a lot of issues of code. From someone who hasn't used this and has experienced it all, it's not worth it. So please do add this recommendation. So we're going to type in background dash repeat semicolon, whatever, and then no repeat. Now what this line will do is basically ensure there's nothing clashing or any repetitions of stuff, which is very useful. I've had times where I've had it so many times, it's repeated, and repeated. I didn't know what to do, and yeah, it was just a nightmare to troubleshoot. And it took me a good few hours for that. So yeah, next thing we're going to move on to is our headings. Now, there's two things I want to show you in the headings before we end our video. Now, we are going to experiment with two other headings. So in our HTML, here, there's 3. We're going to use 2 only. So what we're going to do is you're going to type the following into your CSS file by typing h1 below, curly brackets. You can also have it here, by the way, but I prefer having it below because it looks a bit neater. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to just move that to the next line, open the brackets, and we're going to type in text align. Now, as the words actually do say, this is very useful because it helps align your text. You can also have it at the top left, the top right, the bottom left, the bottom right, or in the center. Depends how your page is, you can also do that. But I prefer to put mine in center, hence why we go center. Now, we will change the color of this as well. So we're just going to type in color, dash, okay, no, color and then column. Let's think of a random color. What am I wearing? Okay, we're wearing blue. So since we're done for blue, the text will be blue. So we're just going to type in blue. Done. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to do our second heading, which is H2. We're just going to open the brackets. Now we're going to type in text dash align. Now for align, we're going to do top dash left. Nope. Okay, we'll type top left, just top. Have it enter top. Now what we're going to do, we're also going to change the color of this. So we're going to go into color. And what color shall we use now? Because we already used blue. What else? We shall use a color. As you can see here, these are red. We're going to use red. That was so random, but yeah, red. Okay, now we are going to run this and it should be perfect. So let's get into it. Go back here, go back to your HTML. Remember guys, do not run it in your CSS. If you run it in your CSS, you'll go to a long method and it's not going to work and it's going to be a really big nightmare. And what it will make you do is reclose your Visual Studio, open it up, and then you'll have to run it. So go into your HTML and then run it. And there we go. So just like that, we have our H1, which we changed the color and made it top. No, H1 we done to a center, which is here. This is H2, where we have changed the color to red, as well as we put it at the top. But because we haven't specified where we wanted it, it's just red. Now you can change this any color and anyhow. And that is the end of our videos, guys, for today. I hope you've enjoyed that video and hopefully taught you how to not only create a CSS, how to link them, how to color them, how to edit them as well. And thank you guys for watching. Yeah, see you guys in the next video.